Huntsman's creed pretty much fit in with the meaning of the whole thing.
Right.
Never give up.
I cannot believe that. I know exactly how you're feeling right now. Made an effort by everybody out there to try to give assistance to the guys that really need it.
They get people back out in the outdoors that wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
One talking about bellies. We're doing a good thing, guys. Hi everybody, welcome to the last episode of Huntsman's Creed, but that's only for 2019.
It's been a tough season this year, huh, Mike?
You better believe it. Tough season for whitetails, man. I mean, I hunted for, must have been close to 110 days, and saw the buck I was after so many times, just could not get it done. We're going to reflect back on how this all got together, how it started, how we all ended up meshing. I mean, I think it all started with Bubba back in...
'08. I want to hunt Big Pine Outfitters up in Ohio.
That's right.
Which Troy Westenberger owned.
Yep.
And that's how I met Troy, was through you.
Yep. And Troy is now on our team. He's our marketing manager.
Yep.
And how I met Tony was through you.
Yeah, the year after I was at Big Pine Outfitters in Ohio, that was '08. I started outfitting business in '09. And then my first turkey hunters I had was Tony booked to hunt to come turkey hunting. So that's how it all actually come together.
Right.
And then 2010, I wanted to get y'all together, so y'all come to Kentucky and done a turkey hunt then.
You wanted me and him to get together
Yeah, on a
because we were
turkey hunt.
both in chairs and do a turkey hunt. And that's basically how all of us really got hooked up
It is. Yeah.
It took 6-7 years to get it all up together and going. But
to where it is now.
where it is now, yeah.
That's crazy, and that's crazy how everybody can be in different parts of the country,
Right.
and all of a sudden, we're a brotherhood.
That's right.
That's great.
Right.
It's great.
Ohio, Kentucky, New York.
I just set this stand. Yesterday, I kept watching this deer come across right at the end of my field and then come out right behind me. And I'm sick of it. So I set a stand, and don't you know it, he's right out there. Last night, he must have been within 30 yards of this blind. And now he's going to come across that field. And I guarantee you, he's going to go across into that cornfield.
It was just something to show people how you can get back into doing what it is you love to do.
Right.
And it didn't really matter if it was hunting or not, but to get back outdoors, the adaptive equipment. I mean, look what it was 10 years ago when I had the accident to today.
Right.
I mean, heck, you can choose from 8 different outdoor chairs. Back then, I think there was 2, and they weren't worth much. She's up pretty high. I've been across there when it's been high before. It gets a little hairy, but we'll give it a shot. Let's see what happens. I had a hard time for the first couple of years, after your accident.
Yeah.
Trying to get myself back to where I needed to be. Once I got there, I thought, I need to help. I need to help people do this. I need to help people see that it's not the end of the road and all the struggles. And back then, the adaptive equipment was really, it was back in the dark ages. There wasn't a whole lot to be had.
Right.
And then it ended up that we both ended up in the same hospital. Well, we went together.
Right.
I was there a couple of years before you
me.
was. Yeah, so it's just really weird how everything's so, all of our paths crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it was
3 people from 3 different states.
right.
That was good. Slide up in here and see if we can't kill that big 10 point. Yeah, let's go get it.
Huntsman's Creed TV is proudly brought to you by the Huntsman's Foundation, inspiring disabled children to enjoy the great outdoors. Tops Camo, quiet and durable camo for every situation. Carlson's Choke Tubes, the shooter's choice. McCabe Outdoor Mobility, serving disabled Americans nationwide. Hunter Safety System, sword sights and tree limb quivers, and Afflictor broadheads. This segment of the Huntsman's Creed TV is brought to you by Tops Camo. Stay warm, stay dry, succeed.
We stayed in touch, and then it just evolved from there, really, didn't it?
Yeah.
And then you guys, you and Bubba come up with
We got together and
the Huntsman's.
Huntsman's Creed
Yeah. We went through a whole bunch of names.
a lot.
And then we were like, we gotta really come up, we gotta all agree on something. And Huntsman's Creed was one of the names,
Yeah.
and the Creed fit us perfect.
Yeah, I mean, Huntsman's Creed it pretty much fit in with the meaning of the whole thing.
Right.
Never give up.
Yep.
So
We took it from there.
took it from there.
And what we try to do really is we try to lead by example, like what my dad taught me. You know,
Yeah.
when I first started my business, he said, don't expect anybody to do anything that you're not prepared to do yourself,
Yep.
and lead by example. So basically what we're doing is trying to show people by doing it ourselves that it's a feasible thing. You can still go hunting. I had a rough year this year, but I could have shot 4 or 5 Pope and Youngs. I mean, I passed on some really nice bucks. But I want to show you guys out there, because you've had an accident, because it's tough, it's harder to get out there, it's harder to pull your bow back. I mean, you can do it pretty good, but I'm a little higher brake, so I have to have an adaptive thing under my arm to help me from falling out. Well, to hold, not hold my
It's a
belly up.
counterbalance.
No, to hold
It's
my
a
arm.
counterweight.
Listen to the one talking about bellies, like. But it's leading by example. It's showing people that, you know, we can do this. Sometimes when you watch a show and you see like hunt after hunt, and it only lasts for like 20 minutes, the entire show, people are like, gosh, boy, they gotta have a good spot.
Yeah.
They don't realize that sometimes it takes a year, literally, to put a 20-minute hunt together.
He can't complain. He walked out in broad daylight and gave him a 25-yard shot, and he just missed it.
I was going to say that, but I had a feeling he'd pick up on that.
Bubba would throw it in
We
there.
can't let him get by without knowing it.
Okay. Gotcha. I cannot believe that. I have no idea what happened. I had him about 30 yards. No, maybe not quite 30. Oh, gosh. I couldn't have asked for any better than that. God almighty. I bet you I shot over him. I'm gonna have to wait and see. I could puke right now. I just watched him walk over there. I'm sick to my stomach now. All that time I put in. All that time. What'd I tell you? Real horsepower, huh?
Oh yeah.
Good God. Whoa, Betty, whoa, yeah. Don't forget, guys, follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Now this is real horsepower.
Come on, baby, let's go.
This segment of the Huntsman's Creed TV is brought to you by Carlson's Choke Tubes, the shooter's choice.
While I was in the Shepherd Center, I was laying in that bed for 4 months, and it was driving me up the wall about how am I going to be able to hunt like I used to be able to hunt. For me, it was tough. It was. I had to almost slap myself and say, "Come on, you're better than this. You got more grit than this." You know, because it's easy to sit back and just. I mean, you know, I'm paralyzed from like here down.
Yeah.
You're pretty much close as I am, and it's easy just to say, "Oh God, this is too hard."
Yeah.
But I had more grit than that, and so did you.
I think there's a lot of people out there that got the grip, but just don't know.
They don't know the direction. They don't know how to do it. That's exactly right. They called us up and they wanted us to deliver a couple of chairs, and I said, "Sure, you know, that's not a problem." Well, we went and delivered these chairs to these two vets, these two soldiers. When they got in the chair, and they started out, and you could see that it was like, oh wow, I can do this again.
Yeah.
I can do this again. Yeah, really, freedom.
Yep.
And when I first got out of hospital, it felt like my prison. Because you couldn't take your regular pushchair
you're not
and
getting
push
around.
down through the gravel and through the mud and the dirt.
Right.
I remember we delivered a chair to this guy, and I went out with him. I says, "Come on." He had about 25 acres in Ohio. So we started off on this trail, and I turned around and I said, "You ready?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Come on." I drove right off the trail. We started pushing through the woods, climbing over logs and stuff like that. Got all the way back into like the back part of his property. And we swung around and I said, "Was that fun?" And he started to cry.
Yeah.
And I was like, I said, I know exactly how you're feeling right now.
You know, I kind of had the same similar situation when I went out turkey hunting for the first time after I was hurt in my track chair. Except for the only difference was I went to the far side of my property, which is like a mile and a half. I didn't plug my chair the night before and it died when I got there.
Yeah. Any business, no matter what it is, and in a way, we have fun, we mess about, but it's still a business.
Yeah.
We're still, responsible for a lot of stuff. You're only as good as the people that you surround yourself with.
You gotta have good people.
You gotta have good people.
Yeah.
And that's what makes a company, that's what makes a TV show. Troy's got that niche in marketing. He just loves to sell, loves to get out.
He's got something and none of us.
Right.
I just smacked me a nice one. He's down. Went about 80 yards from where I shot him. Used the old 45-70, put a good shot on him. He's down. Yes.
You saw a little bit of footage there in the field when I just walked up on my deer. This is the first time I've ever had a successful hunt while filming myself to capture it all on video. I tell you what, I'm tickled with it.
Troy's had to laid up in bed because he had a rotacuff surgery.
When that heals up, Zeke said he was going to go break his other arm.
Zendel said he's going to bust his leg so he can keep working. That's right.
Huntsman's Creed TV is proudly brought to you by the Huntsman's Foundation, inspiring disabled veterans to enjoy the great outdoors. Tops Camo, quiet and durable camo for every situation. Carlson's Choke Tubes, the shooter's choice. McCabe Outdoor Mobility, serving disabled Americans nationwide. Hunter Safety System, Sword Sights and Tree Limb Quivers, and Afflictor Broadheads. This segment of the Huntsman's Creed TV is brought to you by the Huntsman's Foundation, helping to inspire and enable disabled Americans of all ages.
Yeah, Z said he's going to take him out again for another 6-7 weeks.
Hey guys, and there's someone else we ain't mentioned.
Yeah, Z.
The guy you don't see is standing right behind the camera. He's the guy that puts the whole thing together and makes us look good.
Yeah, he's the one that takes all the cluster out of it and makes it look like it's all smooth.
He's got the hardest job.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
That's how fast it happens, man. That bear came in, stuck his head in the barrel. His nose went in the barrel. His head wouldn't go with it. His butt was sticking past the tree. I already had it hooked up. I was like, anyway. Good job. Here he is. Look at the noggin on that guy. This guy was tall and long, and when he stuck his face in, he only got his nose in the barrel. And I was like, you know what? If I give him longer than 30 seconds, he's liable to walk right out of my life. This is a beautiful Saskatchewan trophy. Beautiful, beautiful bear.
With the television show, we got that ability to be able to show people for what we're doing. I guess it just an evolution. We decided that we was going to put together a foundation that, with the help of, companies that are willing to donate to the foundation, we're able to take, handicapped kids, vets, just regular people that find themselves
on hunts that they ain't never got to go on or didn't think they'd ever get to go on.
That's where the foundation is going to be able to help a lot of people.
It's amazing when you take somebody on a hunt like that and they actually get to do it.
To see the appreciation and to see the
on their face,
right?
Or whatever. I mean, it's unreal.
Right.
It gives me the chills.
Yeah, the feeling. Watching them.
And that last piece of ground that you got is actually going to be the home for where we're going to put our lodge.
Yeah.
And we're going to hope to break ground on it as soon as possible.
Within the next couple months.
Yeah. It's a united effort by everybody out there to try to give assistance to the guys that really need it.
Yeah, get people back out in the outdoors that wants to.
Yeah. We're doing a good thing, guys. We're gonna have to wrap this thing up. Sorry.
That's it, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. That's all we can do. We run out of time. Folks, thanks for watching our show. Stay with us. This is the last episode We're going to be re-airing next week.
Yep, starting next week.
And we're going to be all over Facebook and these guys do
Instagram.
that. I don't do the Facebook.
Facebook, Instagram, our website. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do this summer.
Social media is going to be big, and we'll just keep you updated on what we're doing. You know, we're going to be storming this. We're going to be busy boys.
Got a lot of work to do for the next season, don't
And
we?
we sure do. We sure do.
I'm looking forward to all of it.
Yeah.
And don't forget, guys, get to know somebody. Get to know a handicapped kid. Get to know a handicapped veteran. Anybody in your community that could use your help. Knock on the door, invite them on a hunt or a fishing trip or squirrel hunting
Anything.
or
Just
catching
get 'em
butterflies.
outside, get 'em outdoors.
Get them outdoors and get them back into the place that we enjoy the most.
Yep.
That's right.
So, adios, boys.
Until next season.
See ya.
Closed captioning provided by the Huntsman's Foundation, helping to inspire and enable disabled Americans of all ages to return to the great outdoors.
Oh, I ain't got shit yet, you actually missed him.
Yep,
At
I missed
30
him.
yards or
I
something?
missed him. Yeah. If he had been at 30 yards, I'd have killed him.
Oh.
But he was closer than 30. But I don't like them close shots.
Yeah, farther's better.
All right, boys, knock it off.
There you go. Straighten it out.